Yo gamers, what is up? It's your boy Gilliman12 back with the usual content like I said before. I gotta get back in the swing of things because I've been pretty busy. But yeah, let's jump into it. So, 2.5, right? We are looking at a pretty average update. Again, previously stated, I did say it could possibly be one of the best updates ever. But it turns out I was completely wrong. So, let's jump into it. So, this update starting with, we have Yae Miko, right? We all know Yae Miko is incredibly strong. Alright, we actually don't know. So, she's a brand new character. And well, I'm interested to see how she actually plays in game. Now, I am a huge fan of this character, right? If you've been following me for a while, right? My profile picture, everything, I'm going crazy about her. And as for her banner, right? It's an okay banner. So the thing is, Diona's an incredible 4-star rate, very strong for generating energy, healing, etc. Right? Official is also very good. However, she with lower constellations isn't the best. Again, she can be an okay physical damage dealer up until C6, where she is far better on Electro, supporting characters like Beto or Child. Sorry, forgot his name for a second. And Toma, he's pretty mediocre to be honest. Reception, whenever he first came out, was like, wow, he's another Pyro Shielder that doesn't do much. Throw him away, which is unfortunate, but otherwise, Banner, kind of mid overall. Again, we'll have to see how Yae plays out in the actual game, but yeah. So we have the weapon banner. This weapon banner is actually incredibly good, surprisingly. Normally weapon banners historically aren't very good, but this one is actually pretty solid. So we have her weapon, right? And if I were to show the weapon, here it is. The Kagura's variety, right? I'm mostly saying that wrong, butchering it. But it's got the 62 crit damage, excuse me. It has 62 crit damage, 68 base attack, which is just like the Thundering Pulse Bow, same archetype of weapons, which I'm perfectly fine with this. I like having the extra crit damage on it, and again, with the base attack, I don't think it's going to be that important. This weapon is centered, or mostly focusing on elemental skills. So as you see here, using elemental skill will boost your elemental skill damage for the user by 12% for 16 seconds, max 3 stacks. This character will also gain a 12% elemental damage bonus when they possess 3 stacks, which can be super strong given they have the ability to actually use this. Now, not all Catalyst characters can actually use this. Pull up Honey Impact for a second just to show you Catalyst users. Again, not all of them are going to be able to make use of this. Barbara has a really long cooldown, and her E skill is simply just to apply her healing buff to her. She's not going to be able to make use of this. Klee, I believe, only gets 2 Jumpty Dumpies after a constellation, or is that normal? No, she starts with 2. Yeah, so she only has 2 charges, meaning she will not be able to get the full buff. It's still going to be good on her, right? But she won't get the full buff from that. Lisa surprisingly will get the full buff pretty easily. She has a low cooldown if you just tap it, meaning you can get the full extra elemental damage bonus from it and make her E do a lot of damage. So this is actually going to be a pretty nice buff to Lisa. And the reason why I mentioned Klee is I believe her cooldown is too long. Okay, Klee can get it, but it's for like 1 second, so it's not realistic. Oh, my bad. Well, actually, it's per hit, right? No, it's when using. So yeah, Klee will not be able to get it. She has too long of a cooldown. Unfortunate. Mona also will not be able to do it. Her cooldown is kind of, well, I mean, it's short, but also long. See, it's 12 seconds. Again, you'll be able to get like 2 stacks at most, but not consistent. Ningguang, same issue. Now, Ningguang will pretty much always have 2 stacks of this up because of her C2, allowing it to reset the shield cooldown. But again, unfortunately, her cooldowns are too long to make use of the full buff and actually get the effect. And yeah, there you can see my thumbnail for the video that I'm probably going to use. Kokomi, you're not using this on Kokomi again. Kokomi is not critting, and she's a healer. Sucrose, it's actually decent on Sucrose, but again, I think there's better options. Sucrose will have 2 charges at, I believe, C1. Her cooldowns, again, are too long to make use of the full buff, but it'd be interesting to see how much damage you can do with Sucrose, considering she gets a huge elemental skill bonus there. And lastly, Yanfei. Yanfei, you're actually gonna kind of reliably get this up. Again, it's a 9-second cooldown, but the extra crit damage, it's still gonna be good for her, regardless of the cooldown on her E skill, right? So yeah, that covers that weapon. Now then, for the free-to-play weapon that we'll be getting in the update, and actually, my bad. I'm gonna go over Jade Cutter. So if you don't know Jade Cutter already, really strong 5-star. It will scale additional attack off HP and gives you 44 crit rate. which is really good, right? This is usable on a lot of characters. Stringless, it's Elemental Mastery substat with Alt and E skill burst damage. Burst and Elemental skill damage. That is really good on characters like Vinti and Fischl. Sack Sword is Xingqiu's arguably best in slots, and you definitely want that. Eye Perception, this it's not that good. There are better catalysts, especially for free to play in most cases. Uh, if you get Widsith or like any of the 5-star ones, you're better off. Well, not any of them. Kokomi's weapon does not count, but you're better off using different weapons. Rain Slasher is okay. It actually does have some use on Vape Diluc and Seiyu. My bad, forgot her name for a second. And so this is an okay weapon. I wouldn't really upgrade it. Now, Wavebreaker's Fin. This is a fantastic weapon on characters like Xiangling. It can work on Raiden. I find those better options, but it can. And basically everyone besides Zhao can make use of the Wavebreaker's Fin. And it's just an incredibly strong weapon. So then we have the free-to-play event, right? The Three Realms Gateway offering, where you can get the free 4-star weapon, R5 of course, crown, and Supremo gems. So this event, right, we have to re-explore the darkness-covered Egnomia in order to get all the rewards. Again, they have detailed the updates for us over the live stream and then, different pages they have. But the reason why I mention this is because I gotta talk about the free-to-play weapon. So this free-to-play weapon sucks, okay? I don't care what you say, this sucks. So it's got average attack percentage and base attack for a free-to-play weapon, or, I mean, for a 4-star, my bad. And then the elemental skill is increase energy recharge by 48% for 10 seconds after using elemental skill. So tell me, who out of all these characters, including Yae, is going to use this? I'm waiting. See, the thing is, this is only really effective on using burst damage for emblem sets. However, the amount is so low, you're getting the same amount, you're getting less ER than running an ER Sans. So why even run this for any of those characters? Secondly, before you say it's for Kokomi, Kokomi has better 4-star options that are also free to play, that are permanent weapons. So again, why run this on her when she doesn't generate as, a bunch of particles after using her E skill? It's every like other tick, right? So you're not getting full use of the energy recharge. It might as well generate energy like her other options. So again, who do you use it for? You're not generating particles of Yanfei. Sucrose has better options, especially free-to-play ones. It's like, I don't see any use for this weapon. Mona actually has some use for this, considering she wants ER to boost her damage, but that's about it. I personally think Mona has better weapons also. And Barbara literally doesn't generate particles. So, this weapon has like zero use in my eyes, even though it's still kinda solid in what it gives. If there was a character that was more suited to this, then I would say it's not bad. I'm still going to recommend people farm for it and get it because it's free weapon. And again, you don't have to level it up. Just get all the refinements for it so won't be like later on if there's a Catalyst character that actually wants this, crying about it. And yeah, so that's basically the last thing. Well, sorry, not the last thing. I lied to you. We have Mario Maker 2 ripoff. That's literally what it is. You make courses for your friends. We'll be able to get Supremo gems and stuff out of this. Very epic. And last things, and probably the key point of the update, is the 2 quests. So we have Yae's quest and then Raiden's second quest, where I believe we unlock the new weekly boss via Raiden's quest. And in order to do that, we're going to have to do Yae's quest. So if you guys aren't caught up, you will not be able to fully upgrade your Yae. So get caught up in the story so you don't get locked out. Secondly, you will have to unlock Economia if you don't know already. Yae uses the boss mats from there. So I'd imagine if you are wanting this character, you are caught up in some way. And yeah, additional things is reset of the battle pass. They brought back some of those bundles. Most people don't care about that, especially if you're free to play. And yeah, that's the entire update. So as I said, I already went over the banners. I think this one's actually kind of solid. I would still skip it, especially if you're free to play. And Yae's banner is pretty meh. Unless you don't have Diona official C6, Toma isn't the biggest deal. I mean, the best thing about him is what he gives you extra fish, right? But that being said, I'm Gold Demon, and I will see you guys next time.